Nation, we about to talk some legendary shit tonight. Stay tuned.
Sanctioned by the new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Yo, shout out to everybody here in the chat. Shout out to my brother Wasted Talent. What's good, big bro?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. I can't wait. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Listen, we need some more love in here, y'all. We need more love in here. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Shit's about to go down.
Because right now, you know, we have one of our brothers that's behind the scenes right now. He's backstage and he's just done some masterful shit, you know what I mean, in the past 24 hours. And we're very, very, very excited to talk to our brother, man. This is someone that we love in real life, that we respect, and we knew that all this was going to come together. And yesterday he broke the internet, bro. He broke the internet. You know what I mean? I'm not going to break down the contract yet. You know what I mean? We're going to allow our brother to do that. But right now, you guys, everybody in the building, welcome our brother. Paulie D is in the building.
Somebody, what up, man?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
No. Hold on.
Don't get all humble now.
Let's go.
Don't get humble now.
Hey.
I want to see you styling and profiling like Nature Boy Ric Flair, man.
Whoa!
That's what I want to see. I want to see you telling everybody that you can't hold them Gators down tonight, baby.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
They said, go, Paul.
Hey, you're wilding, styling, profiling. I'm a contract killing, willing, dealing, handsome young man. You understand?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Paul.
Hey, let's go, man.
All day yesterday, everybody was hitting me up. And the first thing I said when I got on the phone, I'm like, what they gonna say now? And that's been the mantra, what they gonna say now, because you get in this business and the goalpost keeps moving, right? You get a guy, oh, you haven't gotten a first rounder yet, or if you get a first rounder, oh, but you haven't gotten a second deal, but the one they hold over you is, but you haven't done a deal on this level. So to me, man, it felt like getting that first championship ring. Like for me, as an agent.
Hold on. Paul. Real quick. For those who don't know what we're talking about right now, okay? All right. We're gonna break this down. I don't want to break down the contract. I want our brother to do this, okay? So this is something that we've been talking about for the past months on the show, whether it was the Winner's Circle podcast, whether it was just me, Paul, and Wasted just shooting this shit as brothers, just talking about football. What just happened yesterday, brother? What happened?
Bro, hold on, man. Like, first of all, man, before I go another second, I got to thank God. And before I go anywhere into talking about what me, Jeff, or whoever did, I'll be remiss. That's a wasted word. I would be remiss if I didn't thank God, man, because, you know, a year ago I had the same amount of people in the NFL as you and wasted, you know.
Yeah.
And I know what that feels like, and I know what I prayed for, and I know that absolutely none of this stuff is possible.
I'll say shit. Go
none
ahead.
of that what he just said is possible without God, man. So
At all.
all this is his will, all this is his timing, and I'm just a vessel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no coincidence. I got better as a man before I got better as an agent. So
I can say that personally, seeing you, going to church with you, hanging out, all that good stuff. I'm telling you right now, man, Paul was working heavy behind the scenes, spiritually before anything, not financially, not professionally, spiritually to get to this point. And we were in church one day, and I think I said this on the last live, when you broke down them notes to me and was like, look, bro, this is what I got. And you broke down every defensive tackle's contract. And I was sitting there in church like, yo, like Paul ain't playing, bro. Like he's not playing. Like he really is that dude. So for this to come to fruition yesterday, bro, Paul FaceTime me. I'm sitting in the bed watching Power with Tiff, right? He said, yo, go to Twitter. I said, what you mean? He said, go to Twitter. And I went, that's it. He said, I'm gonna call you right back. Jeffrey called me on the line. I said, me and Tiff were in the bed, bro. I'm telling you right now, Paul, if you didn't see me and Tiff yesterday, how bad? Let's go. I called Wasted instantly, like, bro, everything that we were worried about because, you know, certain situations, I'm like, it worked out. You know what I mean? So, my brother, man, nobody in this world deserves this more than you, bro. I promise you. All that underrated and underappreciated, that shit is out the window, bro. You put the work in. You went out there and got the bag for one of the best players in the NFL. And now our brother was like this.
Yeah, man. Like I said, all God's doing. And, you know, I want to thank him. But, you know, yesterday, bro, you know, I knew I'm old enough now, you know, in them upper 30s to know when something special is happening. And you know that this is going to be one of the best days of your life. And you just like, I was just present in the moment, bro. And I couldn't wait to talk to y'all about it. Because I haven't really, you know, a lot of people have been hitting me up.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I said my first interview or anybody I was going to talk to was going to be y'all. I'm big on that. I'm big on staying down with who riding with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And bro, so I guess your question is like, what happened yesterday? And I know Wasted gonna ask some good questions about the backstory and stuff and all that. So I can, you know, I know how to play out for y'all now as a veteran.
hey, real quick, shout out to our brother Wasted too. Instantly when it happened, went and wrote a dope article on PlanetRaiders.com, shouting our brother out. You know, what I mean,
I didn't. Just well,
you put it in your stories. I don't think you realize, like he wrote a whole article.
I didn't know. I gotta check that out. But
wrote a whole article, bro. Like shouting you out and talking about the whole situation because, like, I don't think you understand, bro. Like your win feels like we won because,
bro,
we were there with you, bro. Like, and we know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, all the emotion. And I'm gonna tell y'all about Thursday night. Remind me before the show to tell y'all about Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and how we got here. Matter of fact, I gotta tell you about how the whole week went, because this is stuff that you cannot make up. And I always prided myself on like taking the lens off and showing people, like, you know, I pride myself as being the people's agent. Like it's people from the Titans who I've talked to in my DMs, and they like, oh shit, he DM'd me back. I was like, what's up, bro? Like what's up? But anyway, man,
thank God you were home too. I love that you were in Louisiana. Like you're at home right now, bro, with Pops. Like, to me, that means more than anything, bro. You got to experience this with your family. I seen the video you upload and y'all were partying and kicking it. Like, bro, Paul, bro, God really has you. And all the work you put in, bro, and like not even just the work with football, right? And behind the scenes, God, bro, like God seen it, bro. Like when we were in church, you were so like it was like you were obligated. Like I owe every minute of and every second of my life to this right now. And to see that, bro, and to see it pay off, man. Real quick, before we go on, read off the contract, bro. Please.
Okay, bro. So we're talking a 4-year extension.
4-year extension.
And I'll tell y'all how we got to 4. We're talking a 4-year extension, 94 million.
94 million.
66 million, which is
guaranteed
to guaranteed money. Man, I tell people all the time, the best asset that an inexperienced agent can have is a generational talent football player. So kind of like Jeff cleans up the mistakes of other people on defense, he cleaned up any maybe deficiencies I could have had. You know, he's that good of a player. I'm not saying anybody off the street could have did it, but what I'm saying is that it made it a whole hell of a lot easier when you got Jeffery Simmons. You know, like it's Jeffery Simmons, right? And bro, man, to get that deal done for him and knowing how much work he puts in, man, I was just so happy for the person more so than the player, man. Like to see him smile that much, bro, like on FaceTime when I was like, bro, we good.
Nah, but bro, he was celebrating you more than he was celebrating him. That live that you did on Instagram, he was like, "Yeah, what's up? You know what I mean? Like it was all Paul. Like to me, bro, you guys are like the perfect team because it's like you're celebrating him, he's celebrating you. Tyree is over there, Paul. Ooh. Like your team is so solid, bro. It's like. Everybody is like, thank you, and praising each other. There's nothing like that, bro. Like that team is crazy. And I can't wait till Tyree gets that next bag because even then it's going to be more. Even Paul is just the goat of this shit. You know what I mean? At that point. But like, go ahead, brother. I had to say that.
Well, I mean, who we got on live? Tyree in the back singing.
Yeah.
You know, Hatcher is happy. You know, our CEO, Jason Hatcher, he happy. His wife FaceTimed me. Bro, it felt like our win. And bro, if you looked in my comments on Instagram, on every forum, everybody like we did it because people have like when people become invested and they like, damn, like it's our boy, like Paul and Jeff. Like it felt like more than just an agent getting the to me, it felt like a win for all the underdogs in the world, for everybody who's been overlooked, for everybody who didn't quit. For everybody who bet on themselves, for everybody who went to an HBCU, for everybody who come from a small town. You know what I mean? Like it was so many levels, and I felt like the story resonated with so many people. You know, I'm just coming off of an HBCU experience where I spoke into New York to like a group of some of the up and coming, and they all in the comments like, that's our dog, like our dog. It's like everybody has a sense of ownership, kind of like that artist that you didn't watch get it out the mud. And you like, bro, we just been waiting, dog. We just been waiting. We've been waiting. We didn't all seen it in you. And we just happy you get your chance. And people are happy for Jeff. You know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I can't make this up. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, I'm doing a podcast right now. Can I call you right back? I am on a media. I'm about to put you on speakerphone. You want to say hi? I knew you didn't. That's why I talked to you. That was the Titans GM just hitting me up. I guess he's gonna call and tell me logistics about the press conference for Jeff Simon.
There we go.
Man, I felt like it was a big win for my city, a big win for everybody, man. And there's so many people that were happy, bro, that you know, we so used to this business, the same people do the same deals all the time. So I think this was one of the first ones that anybody can point to where an agent went in on his first deal without having another agent with him to buffer it. Like, you know, and there was a lot of agents that was calling me, talking to me like, hey, bro, you know, let me come. And I'm just like, nah, dog, I got it. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to die on my sword. They believing in me and shit, I'm going to go out here and hoop. I ain't tagging nobody else in. I want to get you myself. And I'm just thankful, man. And if you look at those comments, if y'all go on my Instagram, bro, it's people from college that they like, Paul, like, and man, that the emotion hit me.
We all felt like we won, Paul. Like, I swear to God, when it happened, bro, it felt like it happened to all of us because we know what kind of person you are, bro. Like, this isn't like like, it's like, oh my God, like, it's because we know Paul, not the agent, but Paul. And that's what makes it so much more like when you go to church, are you like when you go back to church, like, bro, everybody's gonna be like, oh Wow, bro. I can only imagine that place is gonna erupt.
Bro, I'm going to my home church tomorrow. And it's not like, like sometimes people only go to church when something like I go to church anyway.
Yeah,
so, and I know they're gonna make the announcement. I know that because, bro, like I said, where I'm from, man, this has never been done. And like I said, we got so many great people. I'm just talking about this lane. There's people from my city that have done great shit. I'm just saying, this lane right here, I'm the one. But like to watch ESPN and see Jeffery Simmons sign the 4 year and everybody sending it to me. That's like, bro, it's
different.
It has not set into me yet. It has not. I didn't sleep last night, bro. Wait, I don't know how familiar you are with like the fraternity type thing, but I told my boys it felt like the night after, like I became an alpha and I crawled and everybody knew I couldn't sleep. I was so hyped. I'm just like, bro, what the
fuck? You
sent
me the text, bro. You was like, I haven't went to sleep, bro. Like,
I don't know what I just did because, like I said, I played a small part in it. But at the end of the day, I was at the table, I was in the trenches, and I was fighting for my life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
So,
you play more than the small part, bro. I think you being really, really modest, man. You play a very, very integral part in the nuts and bolts of how that deal got done, man. So,
hey, Wasted, turn your mic up a little bit.
No, I'm good.
Okay, there you go.
No, I'm actually talking low. But no, like I was saying, man, like look, man, the nuts and bolts of what's going on, bro, you played a major role, man, because I noticed something about the contract. How much guaranteed money. The guaranteed money is off the charts, man. And like I was looking at the contract comparison to, other defensive tackles. And over the last 10 months, man, it's kind of been like summertime for defensive tackles across the league. Yeah. Defensive tackles are getting paid, bro.
They are.
You know what I mean? This is a continuation of a strong offseason of contracts. I mean, Deron Payne got paid. Javon Hargrave got paid. I think they earned $22.5 and $21 million contracts respectively this spring, right?
Yeah.
So what you did was you blew it out of the water, bro. You played way more than a small part, brother.
But not even that Wasted. Like Paul just got Chris Jones paid again. Like he just got some other guys paid again. Like real talk. Like you reset the market now. At this point now, other DTs are going to come out and say, whoa. Like we need to get paid. Like you didn't just change you and your client's life, bro. You changed a lot of other individuals around the NFL's lives.
And the crazy part about it, man, going into the deal, like a lot of people don't know, man. You just reading stuff on the internet. People looking at it like, oh, they're gonna trade. Bro, Rand Carthon got hired on a Tuesday. He texted me on Thursday. Yep. And I just wanted, that was him just calling, bro. Like, bro hit me up. He like, Jeffrey is my top priority. Let's get this done. So I'm gonna take y'all a little bit behind the lens of how it goes. So you think you're ready to hoop till it's really like you can be prepared on paper. You can do all these metrics. You can do every guy that got a plan until you get punched in the mouth.
Yep.
And I was at the Pro Bowl and Rand hit me up and said, we're about to send you our first offer. And bro, I get the first offer. And it was a respectable first offer, bro. But I'm just like, oh shit, we got a ways to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, bro. So I got that first offer, and this was at the Pro Bowl. So then when that back and forth, you crap that counter, and I came in super high. I came in Aaron Donald high.
Yeah.
Aaron looking at me like, come on now, bro. Right? But there was never a process. We went more than 3 days without talking.
Yeah.
And I didn't play no games. I didn't do all that posturing. And I think ultimately Rand really appreciated that. It wasn't I'm pissed off. It's like, nah, bro, let's talk this out. Let's work through it. And we just kept working through the deal. And for me, man, some agents care a lot about these puffed up APY numbers, right? You can have 27. I could have gotten 27 million a year and it wouldn't have been real money. Could have had a 5-year deal on the table for 125 with 66 guaranteed. I mean, all those things make me look good as an agent because the people who don't know, they're like, oh my God, Jeffery Simmons signed for $100-something million. But up front, we will always say our thing was we wanted guaranteed money. We wanted flexibility to get back to the table. We wanted short-term security, short and long-term security with an opportunity to come back to the table when Jeff is the best football D tackle in the world, which
talk that shit.
So, Chris Jones hopefully goes and gets his bag. which we hope. I want him to go get 27, 28. Because guess what? 2 years, 3 years, we right back in it. We're I'm betting on the fact that Jeffery Simmons will be the best football player at 28, 29.
And he will be.
Ahead of him. You know, it would have been hard to get 30 million this rip because you look at Aaron Donald, he didn't get his 30 till his second deal. To his third deal. To his third deal. And his second deal, he signed a 6-year deal, 135, 86 guaranteed. But you know what I mean? So it was just, for me, man, figuring out what was important for Jeffrey, what he wanted to do, and getting us there, you know, and working through it, man. And shout out to the NFLPA. They got some smart people there. Adam Rashili, Mark Levin, bouncing ideas off of them. Talking to Joe Corey, who's one of the greatest agents to ever do it, who's retired.
Yeah, I love that, and I love that you retweeted him. Like when he tweeted you, and you said that means a lot to me because I remember we had that conversation about you guys in Vegas, and you saying how much that meant for him to give you some game on this shit.
And I stayed talking to him. I think he respected me because I didn't want him to just do my work. I was asking him questions like, "Hey, per game roster bonuses, man. How can I circumvent that? How can I get?" So there's just so many nuances to a contract that people aren't privy to. That's why, you read on Twitter, "Oh, I thought Jeffery Simmons was gonna get 26." But we could have gotten a lot more fake money. Added a dummy year, a void year to do all this.
They don't know what the hell that means, bro.
See me? Yeah. I care. The people who know that this was a hell of a deal. And I'm talking other agents called me. Other agents that you heard of. Yeah. Bro, we never fucking heard of you, but bro, this strong. And that shows that you got your ego out of the way of it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because getting to 100 was very, very important to me. But we could have gotten to 100 easy if it had been a 5-year extension. Yeah. But I wrote down a list of the wins that we wanted. Yeah. And at the top of the list of wins for me was to get the first 2 or 3 offers they sent back were all 5-year offers. We finally got to 4, and it's all right, bro. Now we hooping. Yeah. And remind me to tell you how the last week of the deal went, because bro, you wouldn't believe it. I know this is the shit y'all want to hear about. So that's exactly what we want to hear. Really quickly though, I noticed the trend in the National Football League where people are figuring it out. I think optics are one thing, but I think people understand that these contracts aren't worth the paper they're written on unless the guaranteed money is there. Yeah, and that's the one thing that I saw when I saw it. I was like, man, my God. I was like, you got him paid damn near like a quarterback. Bro, but here's what people don't realize. We got $50 million in new money in the first 2 years. 31.8 then 49.7. Talk that shit. Bro, signing bonus. Titans had never given a signing bonus that high other than Tannehill. We got 24 signing bonus. We getting that money 25 days after signing.
Babe, what did I tell you yesterday? I said, Jeff about to go in there, sign that deal, 24 million instantly. That's different.
It was man, but bro, you're only as good as the people you're working with. Vin Marino, the crazy part, Vin Marino is their cap guy. Vin and I knew each other he got me passes to be on the sideline. I never even knew what a cap guy was. I thought a cap guy was a person who gave people hats. You know? So Vin and I were me and Vin were I'll answer that question too. But Vin and I
big time, we got you. Give us a second, brother.
Vin and I were super, you know what I mean, locked in. And you know, he was very respectful, man. Rand, Chad Brinker. They was all just, bro, we cut out all the bullshit, just got the business. And I think a lot of that, you know, I've done a lot of mediations. I told y'all before, man. All that inexperienced stuff. Nah, bro. I knew that I was able to read the room and see how we were able to move this deal along. But
let me ask you this real quick, Paul, because we're going to break this whole shit down. Sure. What was the first conversation you had with Jeff? How'd that go?
About his contract?
When it happened, when it was signed, sealed, and delivered, what was the first What was the first conversation that was had?
So we had I have to tell you a little bit what happened leading up to it because it ain't gonna make sense, right? So I knew we were at about the point where I don't think we getting up. Rand not coming off that AAV. He not coming off 23.5. Yeah. I knew it, and I worked it all the way up I was like, he might let me get to 24, but I can't get to 24 without giving something. It was because at that point he had made so many concessions. He had given me my year that I wanted, and he had conceded on when the third year money was triggered by the second year league money. So he had made a lot of concessions. So at this point, I'm looking at him, he looking at me. He like, I'm a first time GM. I'm looking at him. I'm a first time agent. So we just in there just punching each other. Like, our egos were definitely there. But I think when we both just took a step back and like, all right, bro, we can get this done. I see now you got Jeff's best interest. You're not gonna let me lose no guaranteed money. I'm not gonna fight you no more on this. Let's work something out. And Rand kept telling me, bro, he was like, Paul, I'm not gonna let you do a bad deal, bro. I'm not gonna let you do. And I kept telling him, I'm not gonna let you get laughed at the next GM's meeting. I'm not trying to take you to the cleaners, bro.
Yeah.
This one was
because that's a new GM. So like this means a lot to him because this can make him look bad.
Oh, absolutely. You know, but you know, man. So anyway, so that Saturday, I going down there to Nashville to Jeff had a family event. So me and his brother rode and talked the whole way there. His brother Dylan Bradley, shout out to Dylan. Dylan played in the league for a little bit too, and had his brother not gotten hurt, his brother would have probably been a Pro Bowler too, just the way he played the game.
Yeah.
So man, when I got the next day, I went to church Sunday morning, and Rand and I said we were gonna meet. So after church is over, I take an Uber to the Titans facility.
And I love the behind the scenes footage too. You put up.
Yeah.
You was like, I gotta show my dad this shit. Paul, like that's what I love, bro. You was in there like, I gotta show my dad this. That's so fire because I seen the GM walking ahead of you, and you were in there like, I gotta show my dad this. Like, but go ahead, go ahead.
So man, like, bro, we ended up just sitting there and talking, and man, it was probably our most.
Thank you, bro.
Probably our most productive conversation today. Like he pulled the deal up on the big TV.
Yeah,
going through it. I'm like, hey, bro, let's get these per game roster bonuses out this first year. Like we go, like we here hooping, but when I got on that plane to go to New York to go speak at the HBCU, I knew we were close, and we just kept working, man. We just hour and a half. I probably got 27 hours of phone time with Rand. Anytime I call him, his wife said, "Oh, there go your little boo again." You know what I mean? Hey,
Tiff and Wasted's wife, they feel like that about me and Wasted too. So it's all because we talk so much, you know what I mean? So
it's ridiculous.
So bro, we just kept at it. So finally, me and Jeff got to a point. All right, so Jeff was like, "Man, what do you think, dog?" I said, "Look, man, I'm a contract advisor. At the end of the day, I got to give you every side of the deal." I said, "Bro, is this a A+ deal? I don't think there's no such thing." And I just broke it down to him like, here are the wins, here are the losses, here are the pros, here are the cons.
Yeah.
I said, I can in good faith put my name on this deal. I said, I can't promise that somebody won't beat this number because I can't control what nobody else do. But from the beginning of this, bro, we said this is about us.
Yeah.
We can sit here and wait on Dexter Lawrence. We can sit here and wait on Quinnen.
Yeah.
And some people might say that's prudent, but at the end of the day, we don't know what's going to happen with the Jets. We don't know we got momentum right now. Who's to say they don't get to the draft and
draft another one? Yeah.
Taylor Carter, you know, and then we lose all our levels.
Or Elijah Cansey or something. And next thing you know, you sitting there like, what's going on?
And as an agent, bro, I'm big on you control what you could control. And I think as an agent, you know, I took my ego out of it, like what anybody would say about the deal. Yeah. I grew up so much through this process, bro. I was like, I closed my eyes and I thought about Jeff and his family and his sister Ashley and Brooke and everybody, Dylan, the whole family.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, I can't let my ego. I can't get into a penis slinging contest with Rand, and you run the risk of playing on a 5th-year option for 10.75. Yeah, let's say you risk that injury. He already, you know, had an ankle end of the season, and he stayed healthy the whole end of last year.
He fought through it. He fought through it.
We probably be talking more money if we're being honest.
Yeah,
but I couldn't. Then the franchise tag comes back at 20. Like, so all this is going, and then they tag him again at 23. So I'm like, I'm doing the math. That's 54. I was like, if I can get 54, I can get way more than that in the next 3 years. So I just factored all that in, bro. And you know, I could have easily got the 5-year 115, 120, and that would look great across the ticker. But bro, that's not real. And I'm not a real one to you. This is not why you signed me. This is not about me. I gotta do what's best for you. I got a fiduciary duty to you.
Yeah.
He was cool with it. He said, I'm cool with it. But guess what, dog? Y'all know how you play, you always got to deal with the final boss. Like every time you, so bro, Wednesday, Jeff was like, we got to talk to my uncle.
So that was the next question I had for you was
Hatch.
where was Hatch with this?
And so Hatch, you know, Hatcher and I, you know, I love Hatch to death, man. He the man gave me this, like, bro, is the reason I became so tough. Because, you know, Hatch will cuss you out, but he loves you. Like, bro, I'll get back to him later.
Real quick, for those who don't know, Hatch is a former NFL player, a dog.
Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah, Dallas Cowboy. And also Jeffery Simmons' uncle. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he wanted to make sure his nephew got taken care of. And what better to do to give Paul that? You know what I mean? Like, take care of my family. Like, that's what makes this even more crazy, Paul, because it's like he trusted you with his family. That says a lot about your character and about how much they believed in you, bro.
Yeah, so we had to get on the phone with Hatch, and we get on the phone, bro. He's like, hello, and I go through my spiel. I'm doing my shit, and Hatch, because I'm sitting in the back room in my mama's house.
Yeah,
and he's like, I'm feeling like we got a deal. I'm like, hell yeah, man. Hatch gets on the phone. Hatch was like, I feel like it's a shitty ass deal. He's he, and I'm not knowing if he's serious or is he fucking with you? Yeah. So and so I'm kind of timid in talking. I was like, well, Hatch, so I get a text while we're on the phone from Jeff. And the text from Jeff like, motherfucker, stop being timid. Stand on your shit. Like, so Jeff is like, push this shit to the finish line, Paul. Like, so I had to channel. I don't know if the spirit of my ancestors was in me, and I just broke it down. I said, if you compare this to Payne's deal is this is that we're dealing with an extension versus a true, you know, look at our new money. Look, I had a chart, our new money versus their money. And if you look
I seen it. I know. I seen it.
Look at it. Yeah. We Joe Siegel's one of the best agents in the game, but I ain't, hey, I'm 1 for 1 too. I've been to the finals once. I balled too. And I had studied a lot of his deals. Yeah. So what happened was Hatch was just like, damn it. So then I said all I had to say. I said, and say Hatch, at the end of the day, man, I feel like I've explained this to you. I said, let's let Jeffrey have the floor since he's the reason we here. And Jeff get on there, and man, Jeff was like, and Jeff kind of talks like Charles Barkley if you listen to a coach. He's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Paul, I trust Paul. He said, I trust Paul. Like, he's saying all this good stuff about me, and I'm welling up because, like, I ain't never heard Jeff talk about me like this before. And he's like, and so he finally,
he was waiting for he was waiting for this moment, right? That he was waiting. He was waiting because he knew what you had in you. He was just waiting for it to come out. And
he said, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Uncle. If Paul is good, we hired Paul for a reason. He done broke this down. If he good with this deal, then I'm good. And so Hatch like, Paul, are we good, bro? My heart beating because, you know, at the end of the day, like, fuck, like, am I good?
What else I gotta do?
Like, I start doubting the deal in my mind. I'm like, oh man, goddamn, look, I start my chest, and I was like, bro, I was like, I stand on it. It's a good deal. I said, we didn't win everything, but we won enough, you know.
But hold on, real quick before you elaborate on that. Everybody on Twitter, everybody on Instagram, and everywhere else on social media, not one person that I see had anything bad to say about that contract. Everybody was like, Paul cooked. That's a great contract. Got his client the best amount of money. Bro, you did everything you were supposed to do, bro. And Jeff got the money he deserved.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, you know, you got a lot of armchair GMs out there.
Yeah.
Right? And they don't really know what the real market is. They don't know how the contract structure really goes. Only thing they know is what they see coming across the ticker. And the thing that I want to go back to, and I'm going to let you finish, but is the guaranteed money. That was amazing. Because
$66 million.
Because listen, you have people in the league right now for quarterbacks that have been MVP of this league that do not want to give up and come off of that guaranteed bread. Yeah. They don't want to come off of that guaranteed bread. They don't want to set a trend of giving guaranteed money. And I'm not talking this. It's not a fully guaranteed contract, but damn it, I mean, I would say 70% of the contract is guaranteed, and that's the great part of it, man. So you know that it's not air, and I just want to congratulate you, man, for going and doing what needed to be done and what isn't optically pleasing for everybody. Because a lot of people talk about optics, man, but when this man plays through this contract, he's going to get his worth for the next few years, and he's going to get then some, because I believe that this is a man on a Hall of Fame trajectory, and I don't want to jinx it. Yeah, but it seems like he has that kind of ability, bro. Yeah, so this ain't the first time, and this ain't the last time, bro. He will be going and getting some more money.
No, and that was so we had a conversation, bro, and everybody like, we good. So, bro, here's the funny part is like, wait, Jeff texted me like, bro, wait, we good? I was like, he's like, I can't believe my uncle didn't let this rock. Like so, bro, I get a FaceTime from Hatch right afterwards, and we are on FaceTime crying together. Hatch like, man, I love you. We bawling, crying. Jeff's crying. Everybody's just so happy, bro.
It's life altering, bro. That's
like at this point, when it's all happening, I hear a little echo. I don't know if that's me or
no, it was just me. My bad.
Oh, so at this point, man, we get to we get to it, and I text Ran, and I just said Ran with 3 exclamation marks. So he calls me. He's like, Paul, this better be some fucking good news. I said, we good, dog. He like, we good? Bro was so excited. Ran was like, do you realize what we just did, dog? He like, yeah. I'm from Florida. You from, and bro, we talked for about an hour. Me and Ran on the phone crying together because then Ran said something. He's like, bro, I started this process like going against an agent. I'm leaving with a friend. And me and Ran are actually like, bro, me and him talk every day. Like, he's my guy. And I wanted to see him do well. He wanted to see me do well. And Jeff, he wanted to see Jeff do well, man. And after that, bro, it just got to logistics. Like, okay, when are we breaking it? So Jeff goes off script. The Titans had made a whole video. It wasn't even, this wasn't supposed to probably break until Sunday. Yeah. Jeff just said, I'm done with it. Jeff, somewhere he did what he did. And then we get to scrambling. So like I told you, I wanted Teron Davenport to break the story. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I saw that. That's a beautiful thing that you did, man.
You always spoke highly of him throughout every time we talked or whatnot. You always said that was a good dude. And you rocked with him.
Bro, rock with him. He been riding with me. My thing is this. Somebody gave me an opportunity, man. And it's unfortunate that all these agents, every time it's time to break a story, they go give it to somebody. Why not give it to the person who's been in the trenches with that organization who deserves it? Yeah. So I always said, bro, if I ever have a chance to put somebody in a place that, somebody put me in a place. So you had to like race against me and like, bro, it was just at this point, it's just pandemonium because Jeff is.
We want to thank you real quick too, because you gave a beat writer the first scoop and you gave your brothers the first scoop on the podcast, bro. Like, I respect that. And we love you so much, bro, because, you get hit. I know there's a million people that would love to have you on their screen right now. You know what I mean? And our brother was like, bro, he hit me up like, we doing a show. Yeah. Like that's how solid. I want everybody in the nation to know. This is how solid Paul is. We doing a show.
For sure.
Hey, yeah, I was out. I was out with the family. And I got the bat signal. And this is so important that I had to make sure I came back, bro. I had to tap in with you, brother, because let me tell you, man, like from the day I met you, we were sitting here and I was saying, man, this is such a good dude, man. I said, man, I pray that God protects him. I pray that he gets a chance to realize his destiny, man, because you've been putting the work in and you really deserve it. And look, man, we didn't bring you, we didn't jump on the screen just to keep saying the same thing over and over again. I just don't know any better words to express the fact that I'm so blessed. I'm not blessed, but just so happy that you were blessed to see this thing through, bro. Because I was worried. I'm not gonna lie, I was very, very worried.
I told you
man.
that, Paul. I told you, like, Wasted was hitting me like, I'm really, you know what I mean? Because we know prior situations. Everybody doesn't know that hasn't followed every podcast, doesn't know previous situations. But like, I was hitting you. I'm like, you know, I can't. When you FaceTime me yesterday, I'm about to call Wasted right now because I'm like, I can't. I told Tim, I can't wait to call him because he's gonna be happy because we were so like, we know what you deserve. We know what Jeff deserved. But I had a feeling because every time I talked to Paul, you always told me your relationship with Rand was like this. Like you were like, me and him, solid as a rock. But we all, you know, we also have our reservations because it's business. You know what I'm saying? So we know how that goes. You know what I mean? So for him to stand on his word and for you to, bro, this is a beautiful situation. Like this is just, you can't, this is like some fairy tale shit, bro.
You can't make it up, man. And then, like, you know, even in that moment, bro, of, you know, maybe it's supposed to be my moment, that, like, God wants you to look out for your people. So, like, I gave Teron all the details, but this was, bro, I ain't gonna say dude name. He's a very high level guy at the NFL. And bro, I don't really know dude like that. A couple of texts. When Rand dropped the initial text, bro just called me like 23 times in a row. I'm gonna send y'all the screenshots later.
Is this the dude that I said we got the receipts?
No, that's a different dude.
Okay.
No.
I'm talking about high level blue check NFL guy, like
okay.
The one when you think of, bro, texting me, come on, man, don't do this to me. That. Like, bro, I'm talking like texting. I thought we were cool, and bro, I'm like, look, bro, I don't know you like that. Like, I'm talking about, I need the terms for the deal. You could tell on some like fragility, like, bro, you think you can talk to me like this just because I'm new, bro? I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. At the end,
straight up.
This is Teron's story. This is the dude who been riding with me from the beginning. I got you, dog. So you know what I'm saying? I go what I had to do.
I love that, bro.
I gave him, look, and I ain't gonna say I gave it to Teron, earned it. He deserved it. And he told me later that it was like a win for all the beat writers. Because it's like every time they do all the work and then these agents go and give it to Shefty, they go give it to such and such. Bro, any deal I ever do, I'm going to that local beat writer. You gonna love it. Because like I'm a man of the people, dog. Like, I am. And because that's what you gotta do, bro. Not like that's what you like, that's how I'm built,
bro. Oh, to see that man get all of it, like everybody, because I look, when you dropped it and you told me, I went on Twitter, I followed everything. I was like, because I'm just excited for you. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing him and I'm seeing everybody hitting your man's tweets like, oh man, woo. I love that because guys like that, like they need that, bro. Like.
Well, he was recognized on the national stage because when people leaked the deal, right? And even when I was writing the story, they had to at him because he's the one. They had to, because if they didn't, then they lose their credibility as journalists. So now he's in the national spotlight now. And that's a great thing.
Bro.
Q, that definitely sounded like Chef. Now I'm telling you right now.
Look,
go ahead.
That was Ian Rappaport.
Let me read the text, bro. These are consecutive texts after Teron. Because see, we didn't announce the terms yet because I was afraid that, see, what people don't know is like people within the Titans, like coach or whatever, they got relationships. So what I didn't want to happen was a deal get done and somebody else come get it on Teron. So I had a call with Teron before.
Yeah.
So there's a text.
Because it took a minute. It took a minute for the actual details to drop.
Yeah.
It took about like 25 minutes.
That's why, because I want to make sure Teron had it.
Yeah.
So, bro, there's a text. Yo, my guy, text me numbers. Man, text me. Thought you would take care of me. Bro, don't do me like that. Text me. It's out. You already gave it away. Text me numbers. Come on, bro. It's 4 for 94, correct? I'm getting blown up. And bro, that's how I know God's worked on my temperament, because bro, here I am, the biggest moment of my life. Yeah, and I got some dude I don't even know like that, bro. You don't care about me. 3 years ago, you wouldn't have followed me. 3 years, Teron was helping me out last year when I ain't had nobody. Yeah, and I believe I'm a punk ass B word if I move like that, and God ain't gonna keep blessing. And that goes against everything I stood. And I even said on Twitter before this happened, I said, I'm never going like big national people. What they gonna do for me, bro? What they gonna say? I did a good deal. I don't need y'all, bro. I'm good,
bro. Cool. You know what's funny, Paul? your boy can drop it and everybody's gonna pick it up anyway. So it doesn't matter.
Like,
yeah. It's this race to be first, right?
Yeah, and
And
that's so weird to me.
All that value is to them. That's no value to you. That's not gonna help you get
At
clients.
all.
None of that.
It's just all it is helping another dude feel like he's still on top of the game.
Now, granted, if I had a good rapport with somebody who wasn't a local beat reporter, I would give it, in that sense. But come on, bro, you don't do your dog like that. And Teron has told me there's been a lot of agents that he's helped and done things for. None of them ever let him drop it. Yeah. Guess what? This was big for him, bro. And the crazy part, I was so happy for him, bro, because you gotta think about it. Jeffery Simmons gave me a chance over a lot of people. Nope, bro. People was in Jeff inbox. You need to go with a more experienced
Drew, all that other shit. Yeah.
And guess what, bro? So even when it got rocky, bro, even when Jeff's belief in me gave me a confidence. Like Hatch, Paul got it. Even when I didn't know I had it, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So y'all my brothers. It was nice. I'm losing sleep. Like, bro, I can't do this. I'm not built for it. Bro, I mean, when we got to that third offer and then like it leaked that Jeff wasn't following the team and people talking about me on Twitter. And you told me, like, bro, stop reading the mentions. I'm talking people, he needs to get a real agent. And I'm starting to, and I had to take.
I knew that, Paul. I knew because I'm like, my brother's tripping right now. I'm like, bro, like, stop, like, just stay in your bag. Don't worry about nobody else. Because
armchair GMs, man.
Yeah, you got this shit covered, bro. Like,
honestly, it was going back. It was one of my frat brothers, like, just my village, bro. And I got my cousins, my best friends, people that I was just able to talk to. Like, like sometimes, bro, you in the real world, it's just like, look, bro, I'm tripping on these numbers right now. Can y'all help me? I had people that not even agents. I'm talking about my cousin is a chiropractor, my other cousin a nurse, my best friend. Like, bro, am I tripping? Like, let me know. I reached out to my boy Joel Cox. I'm like, hey, bro, hey. And once I got back in my bag, bro, like once I got to Nashville and I went to church, and the whole sermon at church was about the power of process and a faith.
Always like that. It's always like that.
Can't be tested, can't be trusted. So I kind of just found my way again, got out of my ego, said I gotta do the best deal for Jeff. And once I knew what that deal was, bro. And once Jeff said and once I'm confident in it, bro. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I cried.
You
My whole family was here last night.
Yeah,
man. I can't believe that like I could go on Twitter and it's a deal that I did because like all I ever wanted was a chance, dog. Like that's all I ever wanted.
Bro, the coldest shit I ever seen in my life. The coldest shit ever, right? And I said this on Twitter yesterday. When you said confirmed. I said, oh, bro, the way you tweeted that shit, he said, I can confirm. I said, that is the coldest shit I ever seen in my life, bro. I was like, at that point, I was like, when are we going out to get more crawfish? I want to tell you, I want to tell you how cold that shit was, bro. That shit was cold, bro.
Bro, and it's just like, man, people been hitting me up, athletes, current athletes.
I love it,
bro. Like everybody, whoever, this was to me was validation for everybody who saw something in me that maybe I couldn't see.
Yeah.
Man, and I'm blessed, bro. Like last night, bro, I could not stop crying. Yeah. And it wasn't like I couldn't help it. It's like I didn't try to cry. It just, man, all the hurt, all the years.
It don't matter, bro. Try to cry, brother.
You finally get that. And bro, this resonates with people. This ain't even got to be in the agency. This could be in anything in life, right? Where people ain't gave you a chance, dog. They like all you need is that opportunity, bro. And I promise me, I visualize being in that room against a GM so many times, dog. That bro, like if y'all give me, y'all let me hoop, and Jeff to hit me up, man, for Tyree, bro, my messages, dog, I'm still getting messages, bro.
Yeah,
and, man, I know what's next, and I know I'm gonna keep going, but I'm really present and enjoying this, man. I'm so happy for Jeff, bro, because he really deserved it, dog.
You know what's funny? I was gonna ask you, right, what's next, but we're not gonna do that. Like to be real with you, we're gonna enjoy right now.
Thanks. Yeah,
you know what?
Next is gonna be another podcast in a couple of weeks, or whenever the fuck we want to do that. Right now, we're gonna enjoy right now. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you about Paul is, man, when Paul is into something, he's gonna be 150,000% into it.
Nice.
So when this situation happened, this is the same guy when I'm in church. I'll look at my phone real quick. He be like, "Hey, yo, Graphk, yo, listen to this song though. This song's fire." And I'm like, okay, I'll put my phone away in church. I'm like, and I'll sit there and listen. I catch a vibe. Like Paul is serious about his craft. He's serious about what he loves, what he's passionate about. And bro, like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. The thing that killed me about this process was, and maybe you can kill me for this, my brother. I never questioned it. I was more like, I hope my brother doesn't question this. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew what you had. And everybody else knew what you had. And I knew you knew too. But it's a process. You're going through this. It's different. We can say we went through this with you. We didn't go through this shit with you, bro. Yeah. This is different.
It's day to day. It's always on your mind. It feels like, like when you're in school, you got an assignment due the next day, except the assignment is due every day. Like you thinking about it, like it's so many variables. Like, is the organization going to drive a wedge between you and your player? Is other players in their locker room? It's all these things, man. And at some point, you just gotta ignore the noise. But like you seen what dude on Twitter said about me. He tweeted, he said, Jeffery Simmons could do a lot of. He needs to start by hiring an experienced agent. Like it was all that doubt, all that noise, dog.
I respect you so much. Go ahead, Wes.
Well, see, this is the thing, man. It's more so about the timeline was what my concern was, right? It was, we all know what kind of player Jeffery Simmons is. We know what kind of agent you are, right? But like you said, if you don't get things done in a certain amount of time, then the NFL draft comes around. They take a defensive tackle. Yeah. Then now the timeline changes. Now everything changes. And it all depends on what player that is. You know what I mean? So I understood where your apprehension came from, right? The one thing I wanted to say was this. It's not about what's next as far as football goes. I need to ask you, man, celebrating what's going on, what's actually next in your life right now, bro? Like, because I know I heard you yesterday on Instagram saying that it was like a parade and Eunice and stuff like that.
I love
it. What like yo, what's happening next, man? Because I know, brother, everybody, the family, everybody you went to school with, Jeff and the people. I know that people have a lot of great things lined up for you this week, man. What's next with that, brother?
That's a great question, bro. It was a parade inside my city, bro. I just want to point out, like, all my cousins was here, like this whole living room behind. We packed.
I seen it, yeah.
Bro, my youngest cousin that just became an alpha, he in there strolling. It was my daughter's here, and she like, Dad, I'm so proud of you, man. And that breaks you when your child is proud of you, dog. Yeah. Like my mom.
That video you two singing together today, damn near made me break down, bro.
Yeah, man, it's a hit song. Wasted. It's called "I Enjoy Being a Dad," but you got to sing it like Broadway. I don't know if Bliss. Alana.
Hey, Shorty. Hey, she was singing that shit though.
Oh, let me see if she here. Alana. Bliss. See, so the song, look, it's a hit song, man. It's taking the nation by storm.
I'll Google it.
Come see. I just woke her up. Come say hi to Daddy's friends. So we got a song out. Y'all gonna see we got to sing. She her hair now. Say hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
Can you mind singing the "Enjoy Being a Dad"? So we got a song where basically you just say you enjoy being a dad, but you got to sing it like Broadway version. So you want to go ahead and sing it real quick? Just real quick. 1, 2, 3.
I enjoyed being a dad. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Appreciate So Tyrese sings Tyrese sings it. We got Jeff to sing it one day, bro. Jeff sang it at Waffle House last week, bro. So anything you like doing, Wasted, you just like, you got something to eat, enjoy. It's about like the enjoy song, man. We taking the nation by storm, man. Enjoy. Man. Hey, so anytime Tyreek calls me, I pick up every time. He enjoy. Like that's so, but man, we had bro. I'm walking down the street, everybody call me Lil Paul out here. Lil Paul, and everybody knows, like, everybody sharing it on Facebook. Lil Paul got such and such.
Yeah.
And people knowing all the specifics of the deal, bro. I seen a dude outside the gas station. I know bro ain't got a smartphone. He like, look, Paul, 66 mil, huh? I'm like, what? Yeah. It's been big for the entire city, man. You know, everybody from somewhere. And you know, these people have watched me lose in time and time again. Just like when LeBron went all them years and he finally got that ring. What he said? He said, it's about damn time. You remember when he first got that ring?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
when
he got that ring,
the
bro.
Nike commercial where they playing the Marvin Gaye in the background, and the dude is like sculpting him, and he finally did it. And they like, bro, our boy. It's like it's like our boy finally got one. Finally. And ain't cheap the process ain't doing. So it's been a big celebration, man. I ate so much crawfish, so much. Today I was hanging out at an Easter egg hunt. It's been a big party. So from there, man, the contract is just some things we got to review. Nothing big, like timing of the signing bonus, just little stuff. It's like a 31-page document. I'm going through that. You know, I had that back Monday. I believe Tuesday, Wednesday, fly out to Nashville, do the press conference, throw on my suit, take a few pictures, see Rand again. So Rand sent me a bottle of Ace of Spades to my house in Eunice, and I asked him to sign it for me. And I'm gonna put it in a case, and I'm never gonna touch it.
That's
so, go to Nashville, bro. Get ready for the draft with Jure. Start working on free agency for next year for Tyree. You know, if it comes to that, and that's it, bro. Just like I'm present right now, but I'm ready, bro. Like I'm ready to announce myself, bro. Like. They can't say nothing. There's no more attack. It's like y'all said I did it once. Now it's like I'm gonna show your ass I can do it again.
Yeah, man. So basically, this was the coming out party of the super agent, and
I think so. I think so, bro.
No. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question though. What is the biggest lesson that you learned through this negotiation to make you a better agent?
That's a good question, bro. I think there's going to be so many ebbs and flows. You know, it's kind of like you get down by 30 in a game. What they tell you, you can't win it all back. You ain't going to win it all back in one counter. So I think you have to find that balance of having patience and urgency. And right, like it's finding that middle ground. You ever saw that you play basketball, you can tell like the flow of the game.
Yeah.
You can't allow the other team to force you into a mistake. You know, stay away from the corners. Don't get trapped. You know, it's just a steady pace. When to talk to your client. That's one thing I've learned. Like, they don't need to know everything. You do it just enough to let them know that you're working. Yeah. But not too much to where they start to get into too much of the nuances of it. So there's certain things I'll do differently next time. I think when I got that third offer and I went back and told Jeff, maybe I looking back on it, I shouldn't have told him about that one. Yeah. It's things I wish I could take back. Like, okay, maybe I showed my hand a little too quickly because, you know, if they're at 20, we're at 30, and I jump too quick, but I don't want to just go down 0.5 million, let them know, like, there's certain indicators. It's like, maybe I showed my hand too much in certain places. I'll go back and watch the film, and the good thing is I got a friend in Rand now. So he'll be able to, you know, talk to me, you know, after this ink jar, like how I'm going to really ask him, how can I get better? I talked to Joe Corey yesterday, and he told me straight up, he like, that's a good deal. You did what you had to do for your client. Like, people who not in that table, they don't know the temperature. They don't know the climate. Okay, maybe we could have got to 25 AAV, but at what cost? Yeah. Would it take it to August? Would it take it to September? Yeah. You know, I think you control what you can control.
Yeah, I just actually was going through a collective bargaining situation, you know, at you know, on a very small level, but at my job. And
straight up, hey, no such thing as a small level, bro. That's your level.
Yeah. So the thing about it is, what people don't understand is you can gain something, but what are you giving up? Because when you have a negotiation, somebody's got to take and somebody's got to give. Yeah, you know what I mean. And a lot of times, people think that, all right, I'm gonna just go on here, I'm gonna yell, scream, and I'm gonna get my shit off. But a lot of times you wind up costing yourself too. And it's like you gotta almost bring it back to a level where you do what's best. You have a list of things you want to hit, but as long as you have more wins than losses, you can live with it. There's certain things that there's certain things that you can live with in the contract, and there's certain things you can't. There's certain things that have to be in that contract. And once you get those bullet points, everything else from there is just negotiation.
I can tell you this right now. I can tell you with 1,000% certainty that if Jeff would have had another agent, this negotiation would still be going on. And it wouldn't have ended no time soon, because the rapport me and Rand has told me that internally, people have told him in the Titans, like, there were times when you and Paul carried this deal. Y'all rapport, y'all relationship. Sometimes, and I know it ain't gonna always be that, I was blessed to be able to go to I wouldn't call this fight Rand. I believe it was more collaborative than combative.
Yeah.
So I learned more what's my negotiation style. Like, I think GMs respect you if they show that you're prepared and you're willing to bend. You fight on what you really, really want to fight on. Like, if you cry wolf about every goddamn thing, then it's like, bro, like, now you just one of them agents that want to be on the ticker that you show you're holding out, bro. Like, that nobody wins.
You know what, Paul, was crazy though, bro? Like, your first real deal, right, was a big deal.
That's the crazy, like playing Madden, right? Yeah. And they say start on all Madden, go.
Yes. So like now moving forward, like if Tyree balls out this year, which I think he will, he's next.
Yeah.
He's next. And now you got another situation to go break down and talk to these guys. And now you know how this process works.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I grew up, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now. I know y'all like when I talk my shit sometimes.
Talk your shit.
I grew up. And I feel like there ain't nothing I can't do now. And it's like, what y'all gonna say now? Like, I done been through that fire. And bro, it was you saw the criticism I was getting. You saw people talking down on me. Shout out to bro. Hey, they on his ass right now on Twitter too.
I love it. But for sure, keep your receipts, man. This man said, I'm not gonna say his name because that was funny. I'm gonna be real with you, Paul. I am very petty. I'm gonna be real. Since you're playing it cool, I had the tweet on the back end already ready to share. I was going to be like, you guys see this? Because the dude pretty much said, I'm not going to say his name. He should have a more well-known agent, to handle his business. And guess what our brother Paul did today? He retweeted that with a beautiful, beautiful caption. And, I went in there a little more petty with just the receipts gift. Like, we got receipts, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you said Jeff needs to have a more, solidified agent to take care of his business. Well, guess what? Paul just broke the bank. Yeah. He just broke the internet, and he just made sure that a premier player in the NFL is taken care of for years to come.
And see, the thing about having an agent that doesn't have this huge roster of people, and I don't like to bring other people's names into it, but there have been guys. I'm gonna say his name, Paul. I don't know, if this will make you.
Drew Rosenhaus.
Yeah, but Drew Rosenhaus. Drew Rosenhaus, a lot of the times he does well for his clients, but a lot of times he screws his clients because it's more so about himself than it is about the actual player, man. The player is what's most important, and their livelihood is what's most important. And what you did was you put the player first and not the optics to make it look like you were the one who got all this done, and then really it's a lot of fluff. So any player out there that needs an agent, make sure that you pay attention to the kind of agent that this man is. This is the kind of agent that is going to take care of you. He's gonna put you first. He's gonna put your needs first, not some guy who's gonna put you on the back burner, man. Not somebody who's gonna put you on the back burner because they already got what they want. They got hundreds of millions of dollars. They can sit there and let you twist in the wind while they on a fucking yacht drinking and sipping Mai Tais. People need to pay attention. The real got to come back. The real is not around in life. The real isn't around in American culture. Yo, we got to have real people come back. Real shit is not going out of style, and it should never go out of style, bro.
And waste it. Experience don't always equal everything.
Hey, sometimes the experience that these guys have are a negative experience for the player who's getting his first big deal. That might be a negative for him.
Bro, and a lot of it is just you can't know the player until you know the person. I know Jeff so well that I could hear in his voice. I knew he was getting to the point. Like I know him so well that I'm like, okay, bro, like I know you've reached it. And I kind of knew when it was time to like, all right, bro, it's about time to wrap this shit up. Like, come on now. Because we get into the draft, they start saying, oh, we're worrying about draft stuff. This and the next thing you know, but we pass OTAs, we in camp.
Yeah.
And we just in limbo.
Yeah.
So,
and this is a team who got rid of AJ Brown last year.
You know, you don't know, like, you know, Rand could be like, bro, at the end of the day, a team don't have to pay you. And I think agents have to realize, if you come at that with a certain level of humility, but already these damn GMs don't like agents, just by nature. Like, bro, half them agents, they never play ball. They fans of the game. They just want access to the players. They want to take pictures on the week. They're not built for all this, bro.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'll give you more credit because this is a team that doesn't know. This is no shade to them, but the direction right now, right? They're trying to figure out: are they retooling? Are they rebuilding? For you to get this kind of bag in the midst of all that, that speaks volumes about you and your client, my brother. Like, they don't know if Ryan Tannehill is going to be there. You know, the whole Derrick Henry talks about potentially trading him and all the other stuff. Jeffrey was a main vessel.
He's a cornerstone. He's a cornerstone of this franchise. And that deal shows that. The way that they dealt with you shows that. And it's a beautiful thing. Paul, you know, one last thing I would actually like to ask.
Cool.
All right. So now you've gotten this deal done, right? You've gotten this deal done. The NFL public sees what you've done.
Hey, real quick. Shout out to my brother Money Yale. He's over here rocking with us. BayAmerica.com. My brother's over here kicking. He just drove out here. My brother, man, from day one. Salute to my brother, man. We over here rocking. My bad.
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, but
I just really fucked your whole shit up.
You just threw my train of thought off.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, thanks for nothing. Appreciate
I'm good for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But once again, man, now that you set the table with this, man, I know that it's good to get more clients, right? But are you gonna still take the same approach that you've taken with your clients? Because it seems like you don't take everybody. You take the right client. It's more so about relationships than just having a bunch of guys that you represent. You know what I mean? Are you going to change your approach, or are you going to keep the same approach, man?
Question.
Same approach. Jay-Z got a quote. He said, you know, they say it's not many of us. I told him less is more. There's plenty of us.
Yes, sir.
Your value is what you value, bro. I don't. It's got to be the right fit, the right person. You know, bro. Like, I'm not in it just to have a bunch of guys I don't know. Then it's like we get through the rookie deal. I done gave them all this money to train and do all this. And are they really going to be loyal? Are they going to stand through the storm? So, I think we're going to keep rolling how we rolling with the right people. We got Jeray Jenkins up, who's a high quality guy. We got D. Anderson, who's in the USFL, about to tear things up. Guy I've been knowing for a long time, our 2024 draft class. Yeah. I think things go as should. I'm coming off of this deal. Next year, the next year I my goal to get Tyree paid and to also, have a first round pick in next year's draft and be in the green room. You know, you just keep on setting goals for yourself, man. And I think, bro, that was a great question. But like, I'm not tripping on. You know, it got to be the right guy. You know, and I think it's a two-way thing. And going through this process with Jeff, let me know the type of person you got to have. Because, you know, agents sometimes can be punching bag and, you know, guys are just, you're not getting it done right now. Jeff was very patient with me through the process because we had a relationship and he understood what we was trying to do. Yeah. And, man, I grew up so much over the last 3 months, dog. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. I feel, you know, what I told y'all before. I feel like, you know, I'm going to be that rare breed of agent that there's nothing I can't do, whether that's player relationships, interpersonal skills, soft people skills, read a deal, understand a deal, construct a deal, do my own deal. I really feel like if people give me the opportunity, I'm 1 for 1, dog. Yeah. If I get these opportunities and I navigate through the space, I mean, there ain't no reason not to come over here with us. But you saw Jeffery Simmons and Tyree on live. How often have you ever seen an agent get a deal done and be on live with the player singing and the player and Jeffrey? I heard what Jeff said.
They were in the car. They were hype.
Jeff got on IG, said, I guess they said I got an inexperienced agent, huh? It was Jeff is like, y'all talking about my dog, bro, and that meant the world to me, bro.
Yeah,
the world to me that bro believes in champions in me.
And mind you, Paul is humbly walking through the streets of his small town of Louisiana while they're doing that conversation. That's what makes it so much more doper that you are walking through a town, you know what I mean, that's small as hell, and these guys are singing in the car, 2 NFL players singing praises to our brother Paul, man. That is a beautiful damn thing. Shout out to Space Tyree Phillips. Offensive lineman for the New York Giants right now, Space Beast, and he's next. He is next. Shout out to Space Beast.
Yeah, bro. People realize is a guard who just signed a big deal. Tyree beat that guy out twice in Baltimore. Ben Boswell, like Tyree. Watch what Tyree do next year. Y'all gonna see.
Yeah. Man, listen, man. When he was out there, Paul, you were on with me. I wanted him to come here because we needed a guard. It was a big ask for us to bring him, but I'm glad that he's where he's at and that he's going to get paid. I want to ask you something, man, because this seems like a movie to me. One day when the story when this story is told, and as you grow, and because I have full faith that you're going to become one of the premier agents in the National Football League.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I think you're already there, but go ahead. I feel you.
No, I'm talking about as far as I'm not talking about.
I know what you mean. I said I know.
Now I'm talking about like the roster, right? So once you get to that point, right, the story is so great of a story, man. One day they're gonna at least do a Lifetime movie about this, right? They got to do something, right? When your story is told, who should play you in whatever movie about your life, man? Who would you pick to play you right now, bro?
J. Cole.
And Cole World play you?
Cole World.
I can play him too, though. Maybe. I mean, bro, I would say Jalen Hurts.
No, I'm talking about an actor, bro. Come on, man.
Actor?
Actor, bro.
I thought you was going without, like, what would the name of the story be? Like, bro,
I already know what the name of the story would be.
Now I gotta Google light-skinned actors. Maybe like, what's the dude who played the little brother on ATL? Ethan Ross.
Oh,
Evan Ross.
Diana Ross.
Yes, Diana Ross.
Maybe Taj Mowry.
Smart guy.
Smart guy. They used to
Smart guy.
Too
damn short, bro.
I don't know, man. Yeah. I don't know, bro. That's one of them. Yeah, one of them.
Hey, real quick, because we're coming up on an hour and a half. I want to say this. My last question is this: when are we celebrating out here, bro? When you coming back home to Dallas, and when are we going to celebrate? What are we doing, bro? Because I'm sorry. Look, I love that you out there with the family. I love it. But we want, when you get home, we want our time, bro. We about to kick it, bro.
I know, man. My daughter is off of school next week, so I'm gonna be here with her.
I love it.
Spend that time with her. I should be back shortly thereafter. I'm coming back to Dallas, man. I feel like, bro, it's so many people been hitting me up like, bro, we gotta celebrate, and I'm excited.
Yeah.
And listen to me, I will celebrate with every single person that wants to celebrate because, man, I prayed for this so long, man. Like, just to have the opportunity. And every time I close my eyes, I think about, like, bro, Jeffery Simmons gave me this opportunity, and God helped me capitalize and deliver. But it's one thing for, like, this is the way I look at it, bro. It's either you got it or you don't. You could talk all this shit about, if I ever had the chance, I would do this, I would do this, I would do that. And then you get put in the game, right?
Yeah.
And then they put me in the game, one-on-one, playing cornerback, no safety help over the top. And boys is out here hitting me with double moves. And I'm like, oh, here we go.
Hey, think about this real quick. We Raider fans. We do a Raider show. Darren Waller was looking for a new contract. He ended up getting a new agent, right? Like, this happens all the time. Oh, it's not working. You know what I mean? Let's go get another agent. Big name guys. They always, you know what? Oh, these guys aren't working. We'll go over here, this big, well-established, well-oiled machine to go get us this deal, or so on and so forth. So-called a little guy like Paulie D goes out and does exactly what he was supposed to do. Bro, this is a story that doesn't happen a lot. Like in a real world, bro, you try, it doesn't work. Drew Rosenhaus or one of these guys come in and they swipe in and they grab him, they get him this deal, and it's like, damn, bro, like what the hell happened? Guess what? Now you already have that big deal under your belt. Sky's the limit now, my brother. Like now there's expectations. Before it wasn't. Now you have expectations. So what are you going to do moving forward? Because now you're not just this guy's agent or this guy's agent. You're a guy that brokered $66 million guaranteed, $94 million extension. It's different now, bro. It's levels. You are no longer this guy that you thought you were. We all knew what you were.
I would say this, bro. Like, even in those moments of what's the word, obscurity, or like when nobody knew who you were.
Yeah,
it's like I've always maybe been delusional enough to view myself like a star. Like even the world ain't know or nobody gave me that opportunity, I was always preparing. So now, you know, it's like you make that first good album. It's like, how do you come back with a sophomore album, right? Yeah. And that's the way I look at it, man. I'm going to look at this deal and analyze it and realize where I could have been better. Keep working on my craft, studying what other people are doing, studying the Joe Siegel deal, studying all that, like not resting on my laurels. And like, just because I did it once don't mean I can do it again. So I think it's avoiding and circumventing complacency and just allow myself to be proud of myself, but get back to work. Because, you know, at the end of the day, bro, I don't want to be Milli Vanilli out here. No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just keep working, keep getting better. Don't let that pressure get to me. Like, bro, every deal, it's its own independent deal. Like, everything is.
I hope this is the Deion Sanders effect, bro. I hope that people look at you and they say, I want to go over there. I want to go over there. What he did for Jeffrey, I want to go over there. Like I want to go over there. Like, I'm hoping that, you know, he killed it over there in Jackson State, went to Colorado. Everybody followed him over there. I hope that everybody looks at your situation and says, we want to go over there. We want a guy like us to represent us because he cares so much and he really wants the best for his people. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You know what I hope for you, Paul? I'm going to say this. You know, it's the last thing I'm probably going to say because we've been going a little long. I know you got a lot going on.
It's all good, man.
I hope that, you know, the way that you act as a man, I hope that synergy, you know, because they say like energy cannot be created nor destroyed, right? So a lot of times the energy you give out comes back to you. Yeah. I hope that this energy that you've been percolating, you've been putting out, I hope it comes back to you and having solid individuals, high quality individuals come and become your clients, man. Because that's more so what it's about. It's not about having this big box, you know, agency with 100 clients. You know what I mean? Because I think the genius in what you do is being you and giving them you. A lot of the times, man, you can't give people 100% of your time because there's only so much of you to go around, right? Now, I don't want to limit what you got going on over there. I hope your agency grows and grows and grows and grows. But at this point, man, I hope you get a quarterback, a wide receiver or two, and you turn it into like a agency Wu-Tang Clan. Yeah. Everybody's a hitter. I hope everybody up and down that roster gets paid, and I hope everybody up and down who you deal with become superstar players because you deserve it, man.
Lamar Jackson, call our brother Paul, man.
Yeah. Hey, Lamar, if you were ever going to give a percentage to an agent,
anybody,
this is the guy you want to deal with, my brother. This is the guy you want to deal with, because really that is the main obstacle between his deal, is the fact that he doesn't have an agent, and the agents don't want to see that happen, and the National Football League doesn't want to see it happen. They don't want to see him setting new precedents all over the place. So I think there's a lot that go into that. I know you can't speak to that, but that's my personal opinion about it. You better call Paul, my guy.
Hey, man, I just want to tell you, man, thank y'all so much. I know that, you know, we came on here to talk about the new deal and all that, but, man, I'm a product of so many prayers, so many people believing in me, so many people seeing things in me that maybe I couldn't see, man. So Thank y'all, bro, and I hope I made y'all proud, man, because y'all didn't roll for me before it was popular. I probably got over 1,000 new followers on multiple forums the other day, but you know, I'm thankful to the people who champion me, and hopefully I'm reciprocating and giving y'all that same energy.
Definitely, brother.
You're winning. If we feel like we won too, bro, because we genuinely rock with you heavy, and you know, like me and you kick it on a personal note. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it's
I'm upset you ain't tap in with me when you was in New York, though, bro.
I realized when I got to New York, I got there and my flight got there. It was crazy, dog. Like I ain't have no time. And then, you know, I got a chance to speak to those young kids, bro, at the HBCU experience where I had my first paid speaking engagement. Hey, wait, I gave a bar, bro, in the middle of the interview. I had to stop and dap the interviewer up. He was like, you know, talking about like taking inventory of yourself. I said, oh, you know, sometimes it's simple as getting out of your own way. I said, in order to be him, I had to stop being me. And I was like, oh, like, bro, me and bro just dap each other up. I was like, oh shit, I can't believe I just said that. And Tyree was there. Tyree came with me. Tyree was like, yeah, P. Like, so imagine Tyree just like I'm the only probably agent ever came speak at the event. Like, bring your client to work day.
Well, I want to say this, man. On the way out, you know, we love you, bro. Like, we really are genuinely proud. Like, when you called me, bro, like, I don't think you understand. I called everybody like I just signed the deal. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, I hit up Wasted. I hit up I'm like, oh my God, like it's over. Like I was so excited. Like Tiff, like blew, she was like, oh my God. First thing Tiff said, oh, crawfish on Paul. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? But she was so happy, man. And when we put it up all over on our community tabs on YouTube and Instagram, everybody was genuinely like, we love Paul, we fuck with him. And like everybody just feels like, because the way you are, everybody feel like we won. This is a win for everybody. Because you are like the community guy, bro, because you don't
you're the
people's champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want you to know, bro, like, I'm so proud of you, man. Don't change anything about how you approach anything. The way you approach life is so fucking beautiful, bro. Continue to go to God for everything. Those texts that we had, bro, I meant that. Like, I always told you, I'm like, bro, you are great. Understand who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just know who you are, bro. Like, don't forget who you are. You that dude. And with God, bro, like you're never gonna lose, bro, because you genuinely, when you're a good person, don't get me wrong, we all take L's. Good people take L's, you know what I mean? But you had to go through it. You had to go through it in the past to get to where you are now. And bro, sky's the limit, dog. It's so good to be able to see you, your daughter, your dad, your city reap the benefits of what you just did. Like, bro, what you just did, you changed the game, bro. And I'm just happy to be a part of this. Like from the outside in, I love this, bro, and I'm just so fucking proud of you, bro. I love you. I'm so fucking happy. Go ahead, Wasted.
Nah, hey man, I said it all. Only thing I need for him to do is get a Raider client. Get a Raider client.
Yeah,
I'm trying, man. The crazy part, like, I done got cool with a lot of Tennessee Titans fans, bro. Like, they hit me up. They're like, hey, bro, this one lady, she said, man, I just appreciate how you handled everything with class and professionalism. And just, you know, that's the biggest thing somebody can say. Like, your character is how you respond to adversity.
Yeah.
And when things not going your way, people cussing at me, I never went crazy on the people. And now I'm having a good time with, you know, bro, there's so many people that can sit here and say, oh, I've never seen an agent do a podcast, or I've never seen an agent. You know, first of all, a lot of these agents ain't got this. Like, dog, I'm like that when it comes to talking. So why wouldn't I work? Why wouldn't I do that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm handsome as hell, bro. Like, I need to be in front of
that pretty boy light skin shit.
Oh, man, I'm out here. Like, you know, but what I'm saying is, I've never seen such and such tweet nobody back. Tweet, bro.
Yeah.
I could be who I want to be in this business. That's the beautiful thing. That's part of the reason, bro. I got about 8-9 offers right now to join mega agencies. I just want to point that out, guys. 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. We talked about that at the crawfish.
Like, I'm cool right now, bro. Like, hey, if the time, we'll see. But I'm good where we at. Walking business, we good over here.
Hey, I want to say this real quick.
Good. Walking business, like my boy had to say, nobody doing it like us. This W's up. Look, you throw up the W's, not West Sky walking business. So
hey, wasted.
Yeah, they're saying, I've never seen an agent talk back to people on Twitter. Bro, who comes up with these? Bro, I graduated law school with a magna cum laude.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't got, like, bro, you can be whoever you want to be. Like, artists, if I want to talk to, like, the dudes, I'm like, good shit, Paul, on Twitter. I hit him back. Thank you, bro. Like, he's a nuclear science. I say, good shit at your job, too. Like, bro, you talking to these people might have a kid that's 6'7". You never know who you're being a kind person to. So this is the agent I want to be. I'm
letting you know right now, my son Elijah, he's gonna be a superstar. And guess who his guy is gonna be? It's going to be Uncle Paul.
And bro, that's the way I look at it, man. It's just like, who comes up with these narratives as to how you have to act? Long as I'm professional, long as when them lights come on, I'm balling. Yeah. I ain't cursing. You follow me on Instagram. But what's wrong with talking to people in Tennessee? What's wrong with pulling up and going have a drink or lunch with Titans fans? Like, that's cool. Like, y'all, just because you ain't never seen it don't mean it ain't right. Like, bro, I'm really gonna be posted up chilling with random people that I met on Twitter from the Titans. Like, that's cool. Wherever Tyree, I'll hang out with the Giants fans. I'm cool, bro. That's who I am.
Just be all you gotta do is be the first you. You ain't gotta be nobody else, brother.
I ain't trying to be nobody else, bro. And I'm gonna tell you like this before we go. They let me get a ring. This is my Dame Lillard ring. No super team, no nothing. Right? It's been me, Hats, Jeff, Tyree. It's been us.
Yeah.
I'm about to be a problem for y'all. Because I'm telling you right now, a lot of them agents that didn't speak to me and overlooked me and trying to criticize my deal low key. Talk about what you would have did. We don't know what you would have did because you wasn't there.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
by this time next year, everybody cut this up. I'm telling you right now, and no, not even just what you talking about. Screenshot this. Paul will have a Raider by next year.
Here we go.
We are going to make sure that our brother gets a Raider by next year.
For sure. I'm with it.
Telling you with that. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, meaning hit them.
My boy, man. My boy, man. My boy.
I love it. I love it. Hey, you know what? Paul, we have to do this. At some point, look, you are family, but we gotta get Jeff on at some point.
I'll make it happen. We'll make it happen.
We gotta get Jeff on and just shoot the shit with him. That would be beautiful. Because this dude, just what you guys just did is just fucking legendary.
Hey, but here's what's gonna happen. Like, you screen record this, okay? Jeff got his money. Did I get the absolute money I wanted? No. I'm sure ran, whatever. But what I'm telling you this, Chris Jones about to probably go reset it. Quentin might get a little more. I don't know, whatever. But just know, when it's time to get back to that table again, the more Chris Jones and all these people get, that's great. Because I'm willing to bet everything I got that Jeffery Simmons will be a defensive player of the year candidate. Like, he gonna win it within the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
And guess what? At that point, me and Rand ain't even got to talk about the next deal. It's just, I'm gonna call him. He's like, I know.
Yeah. It's gonna help him a lot with Harold Landry coming back.
Arden Key is a dog.
Arden Key, as Raider fans, we can't stand him.
Almost Key.
Yeah, but we know what he did when he left us. He went to the Niners, balled out, went to Jacksonville, balled out. He deserved the contract he got. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I'm gonna take my Raiderism out of this. I'm gonna say it's cool. But bro, we love you, man. Let's get back on here soon.
For sure.
And let's talk about it. Enjoy that time. I know you only got a limited amount of time out back home with your family. Enjoy that, man.
I will, man. No. Not enjoy. Sing it. Come on, man. Give it to me, bro. How do you sing the enjoy? I need you to sing it.
What you mean?
You're like, enjoy. You got to sing it. You got to enunciate.
Yeah, I can't do that, bro.
Come on, man. That's all I asked for you, bro. All right, man. It's cool, man.
No. You do it first, so I know what you
gotta say. You're like, I enjoy. It's like you're on Broadway, bro.
I enjoy. Yeah, I can't. Hey,
bro, sound like Kevin Hart.
I just lost 100 subscribers because
yo, I can't wait to record this. I gotta go find this, bro. Hey,
No, I enjoy.
Hold on, Paul. Wasted is the so-called singer.
Bro,
he sings.
I'm not a so-called singer.
Man.
I'm good.
Bro said, I enjoy.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, yo, man. Yo, happy Easter.
I hate you, bro. I hate both of y'all.
Happy Easter, man. Y'all have a great day. Love everybody out there in the chat, man. Yo, Paul, it's been wonderful, man.
Hey, real quick. On the way out, Paul, let everybody know once again where to follow you at.
Yeah.
You know what? Hey, bro.
It's the agent Paul. And Paul Derousselle.
You know what, bro? It is what it is, man.
Hey, cut this off, bro. But don't ever sing again.
He said, no.
Hey, I may look like John B, but I don't got the John B talent.
Bro, you a John B. not, bro.
Hey, John, be quiet.
Yo,
y'all crazy, man.
Bro, that's the worst rendition of anything. We are all worse human beings for having heard 13 seconds of that bullshit.
You know what, bro? I hate y'all. We out, man. We out. Shout out to my brother Paul. Hey, shout out to y'all. I'll never sing again. I'm never doing that shit again. So
I'm out, but please get me out the studio. Kick me out. Kick me out. Kick me out. I'm never coming back.
Sanctioned by the New Founding Fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.